Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ramaya, and you're looking at two beautiful mogs that I've managed to whip up. They are the Blue and Red Dragon Guardians mog set, and today I am going to show you how you can farm these beauties up yourself. It may take you some time, or RNG could be nice and give it to you all in one shot, so sit back and enjoy. The Blue Dragon mog set comes in three forms: two-hander, dual-wield, and tank. To get this set, you will need the following items from the following dungeons. Be mindful, substitution can be done in this but may not accurately represent the final product or mog made. Our first stop is the Helmet of Bold. It drops from both Norm and Heroic Botanica off Warpwood. So do your Heroic first, then repeat again on Normal as many times till it drops. There is a substitution available in the Well of Eternity at the end boss. Second stop along the way is the chest piece of the Bold. It drops from both Normal and Heroic Akaratraz of Harbinger Skyrus, both on Normal and Heroic. As usual, do your Heroic first, then repeat it on Normal as many times as you can. Thirdly along the way is our belt. However, it only drops on heroic ramps after beating Naz and Vaz. There is a slight problem. It's not going to drop always on heroic first go, so there is a substitution available called the Unbreakable Waistplate, which can be found on the auction house for a reasonable price based on your server. Fourth is the legs, which drops both in normal and heroic Black Morass and the Caverns of Time by Aeonis. There's also a nice reasonable mog weapon too that drops on heroic as well, which is entirely optional. Also, failing that the legs drop, a trip to your auction house and looking up brilliant Saronite leggings suits to make too. Fifth is our boots called the Eagle Crest War Boots, which drop on heroic only on Blood Furnace of Kellydan. As for sub recommendations, anything blue that meshes into the legs will do absolutely perfect. Sixth is our gloves, which drops in Norm and Heroic Steambolts off Warlord Cael'thrash. As usual, do Heroic first, then repeat on Normal as needed for it to drop. Next up is our Golden Cloak. You can find it on the auction house quite easy, and it should be reasonably priced based on your server's activity. You can also use something blue related as well should you wish and should you choose to have it. And lastly, our Dragon Shoulders. A visit to the End Time dungeon and seeing Archbishop Benedictus will result in hopefully your shoulders dropping and completing your mog set. For our Red Dragon set, we will have to head to the following dungeons to claim on Heroic. For our headpiece, a trip to the End Time to face Murazin, and once you defeat him, his cash will drop. And while you're there, you'll find your shoulders too. Our chest piece is a little tricky due to the fact it shares to the loot table of any of the two Echo bosses in a 1 in 2 chance gamble style. It is also where you can get your Blue Dragon Belt too, but it is highly recommended that you find a substitution. Our hands again are tricky due to the fact that the gloves are a quest item in End Time. In order to get the gloves, you will need to talk to Illumi, who stands next to Nozdormu upon entry of the dungeon. Failing that you already did the quest and ditched the gloves long ago, a substitution is highly recommended. Our feet and belt are coming from the Well of Eternity. The feet are from the quest documenting the time waves, and again you will need to talk to Illumi. Failing that you already did that long ago and ditched them long ago, a substitution is recommended provided it meshes with the gear. Our legs come from Acurion in the Hour of Twilight, and there are no known substitutions to match it. And lastly, our belt comes from Perotharan, the first boss of Well of Eternity. There is a substitution that you can find on the AH quite easily. So that's that, and that's how you acquire the gear. Now, as for weapons, like you saw earlier, that had some pretty decent weapons, it's pretty much at the end of the day your choice on what weapons you wish to use with the sets. I really can't force you to do these with the weapons you want, but whatever weapons you want or want to use will absolutely go well with the mog sets. So if you found this video informative, please leave a like, drop a comment and let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time.